Hello, hello, hello. Today we are talking about Trump's new child support law, allegedly, right? Word got
That's
out that he's supposed to be
suspicious.
signing a child support law, and people had or felt a certain way. Here are the
That's
feelings of a
weird.
bunch of people that spoke about it on TikTok.
Honesty and
Person
integrity are
number one.
important. And I may have jumped the gun yesterday when talking about Trump's child support reform executive order because the order itself was never signed. In the initial list of executive orders, that order existed, and I was able to find it, look at it, read it. And it actually still exists on one independent newspaper website. But as per the orders that were signed yesterday, that order was never signed when he sat down after the inauguration. The information that I had about what was in the order regarding child support was information from prior to the inauguration when they were listing the executive orders that he was intending to sign. So for one reason or another, the order regarding child support did not get signed, but that doesn't mean we take our foot off the gas. That doesn't mean we stop talking about this, because some of the things in that order would help so many men and women that are struggling in the situation with child support. And so many things in that order could have been done better. So let's let this be something to continue the conversation, because we need child support and child custody reform in our country. And I think both men and women agree on that. And for
Person number two.
Topic? A lot of y'all ain't even on y'all kids' birth certificate. Y'all can't even put in for a social security card if the baby mama decides she ain't giving y'all none of the information. And what makes the topic even funnier, a lot of y'all behind in child support. Sir, what taxes you filing? Oh, okay.
Person number three.
Okay, Donald Trump. I'm happy that you got TikTok back and all. You know, you kind of got on like my good side just a little. But this child support thing, you expect women to allow a man to claim a child just because they own child support, doing what they supposed to do, which is take care of their child. They supposed to get rewarded for being forced to take care of their own children. Then you got some men that only pay like $20 for child support. You got some men that only pay $100 a month worth for child support. So you think they, with that little $100 they pay a month, they should get the child credit of like $4K or $48K for taxes when they only pay $100 a month or $20 a month? And what if it's a man that's on child support with multiple children? So you think, okay, if he got 5 outside children, he have to go to court to be forced to take care of his children. Because obviously if you go put on child support, that means that you wasn't doing what you were supposed to be doing. Excuse me, the court got to force you to take care of your children. So imagine if it's a man with multiple baby mamas. He got 5 baby mamas. So you telling me this man can claim 5 kids? Which you only get credit for like 3. But you telling me he got the option to claim 5 kids when he's being forced to take care of his children? Because if he was doing what he's supposed to be doing, he wouldn't be on child support. Right? So why should we reward men for doing what they're supposed to do? Then you got some men don't even make enough and only pay $20. Or some men that got so many freaking kids and he on child support for every last one of them, to the point where the ladies, they got to multiply by 5 or 6 or 7 kids, to the point where he only taking out $50 a month. What $50 going to do for a child? What $100 going to do for a child? A month. But you want them to get a tax credit because they basically doing what they supposed to be doing? Being forced to do it? Because when they get to the child support court, that means, that's something big. You're not doing your job, so they have to get the legal. They have to get the court involved because you weren't doing your job, taking care of your kids. So I don't know what Trump, thinking with them, but that's not a good idea.
Look, I need you guys to stop
Person
being so
number
gullible
4.
every time you hear an influencer on X or on TikTok say something. As somebody that knows about politics, bro, Trump ain't gonna pass no law about child support. He don't give a damn about, child support. He has never said anything about child support.
Person number
This
5.
child tax credit, child support tweet got y'all in the frenzy, don't it, baby? Let me tell you something. If you only paying $200 to $400 a month for one kid, two kids, you know, it ain't even $4,000-$5,000. This ain't your conversation. Exit to the left. That you shouldn't even have thought. Because you're donating. Okay, you're donating to the support of the child, because nobody can support a child on $200 a month. Okay, this not your conversation. Okay, so the ones that's paying the 10, the 15, 20K a year, okay, over in that range, okay, yep, they should receive some kind of credit. But that $200, 160, 80, this not y'all conversation. We're not gonna put y'all over there with them, okay?
Person
All right,
number
y'all,
6.
don't mind the truck it's on. I'm like training one of my drivers today. But as you guys know, Trump is in office, but I just had something to say. So like, I feel like the whole thing about the whole child support thing, like the woman can't file the child support for like their child and stuff like that if the man is paying child support. I completely agree with that. Like, I'm on Trump's side with that, because some women, I feel like it should be more paperwork, more documentation involved regarding that. Like, as far as if the father is not behind child support type stuff, he should be able to file the child on his taxes. Why? Because some women, some baby mamas is bitter as fuck. Some baby mamas is bitter as shit, and they just put their baby daddy on child support because they mad because the dude don't want to be with them. Like, they just bitter as. So like, I feel like some women put dudes on child support just to fucking, because they mad that the dude not fucking with them, you know? So like, I feel like I agree with that law. I agree with what Trump is saying, like, and that's his own period. But I do feel like documentation should be involved. Like, if the guy ain't paying child support, or he haven't been like supporting the child, like, no, they shouldn't be able to file the child on their they shouldn't be able to file the child on their taxes. But I feel like if they're on top of their payments, they've been paying their child support, stuff like that, they should be able to file the child on their child support. Because why is you putting this man on child support if he want to be in his child's life? Like, why is you putting this man on child support if he's paying, like, he's been showing you he want to be there, he's been paying it, like, on time, he's been doing his motherfucking thug thizzle. Why the fuck do you have him on child support? A lot of women gonna be mad about this. I really don't give a fuck. But if you really think about it, I feel like that's some real ass shit. Trump did his big one with that. Like, I agree. Like, I freaking agree. But it should definitely be some documentation regarding all of that. But yeah, bye-bye.
And that child tax credit got y'all hot, don't it?
Person number
And
7.
it's not even set in stone. Nothing's even set in stone yet. But if it is true, I agree with it somewhat, given that there will be stipulations put on it. I'm not saying that if you're paying $50 a month, you should be entitled to claiming the kids on taxes. I'm not saying that. Or if you're not seeing your kids, you shouldn't be entitled either. But there is plenty of cases that I know where the man that, has the kids 50% of the time, and he's paying child support, thousands in child support, and the mom still claims them on taxes. Like, how is that even fair? How is that fair? And we have to look at the child support system as a whole for years, and the alimony system. It's been one-sided like a motherfucker. But none of y'all wanted to complain when it was that. When y'all was the one up, when y'all was winning and all that shit, y'all didn't want to complain about that. In fact, a lot of y'all was talking shit. Oh, I'm going to put you on child support. I'm going to have the court take your money. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Y'all was bragging about that shit. But now that Daddy Trump that came into office, and there might be a real threat of y'all having to not be able to get some of that money, now it's a big deal. Now you want to be upset. Now you want to make videos. Now you want to comment nasty shit. And like I said, I'm a fair person. If those stipulations are not met to where you're 50%, you're paying child support, all that shit, then I don't think you should. But a lot of y'all are out here on welfare, Section 8, SNAP benefits, medical card, all that shit, and y'all still want to get taxes, and you get child support, and you still want to get taxes at the end of the year. That's bullshit. Like, hell no. You can't have it all, man. That's just not fair, because the majority of the time that I see people filing taxes that have kids, it's the woman. It's the woman. She's going to file the taxes. The guy almost never gets fucking taxes at all. So how fucking fair is that? How fair is that? For real. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta come outside your own situation and look to see for what the fuck it is. If y'all want to blame anybody, blame the women that abuse this shit constantly. Blame them because they've brought y'all into the spotlight. How would anybody even know, you know what I'm saying, about this issue if women like that weren't getting brought into the spotlight? Like, for real. Unfortunately for y'all, women like them that take advantage of the child support system and child support and all that shit have fucked it up for a lot of y'all. So y'all can blame them. Don't even point the fingers at men. Don't point the finger at Donald Trump. It was bound to happen eventually. Eventually there was gonna come a time where all that bullshit stopped. That's for real. That's just what it is, man. That time had to come, yo. And alimony next. You see what they did down in Florida? They discontinued the forever alimony, the lifetime alimony, and that's a step in the right direction. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. Let me know what y'all think about it, man. Don't get mad at me. I just report the facts, baby. It's not even a fact yet. It's not even set in stone yet. It's crazy. Let's go.
Person number 8.
Okay, so y'all tell me, did y'all hear this? Because I just seen this on TikTok. They're saying that Trump is trying to pass a law that whichever parent, whether it's the father or the mother that's paying child support, will now be able to carry the child on taxes. Now, the law hasn't been passed yet, but he's putting out, that's what he's pushing for. Oh, wow. Trump. I don't get child support, so I gotta worry. Yeah, that's lifting. I don't get child support, so I ain't gotta worry about it. I don't get child support, so that don't affect me at all. But for the women and men that do get child support that are solely care providers for the children, like the non-custodial parent is not there, don't want to be there, chooses not to be there. Not the ones who, just, went to prison or fair. I'm talking about the ones who just choose not to be there, but they're paying child support. You mean they can carry the child on taxes and they don't do shit for the child in the first place, but just pay child support? Again, I don't get child support, so I ain't gotta work, but that's so effed up. If the law passes, it's finna be World War 36 out here in these streets between the mamas and the daddies. And all the women who don't get child support, who's been trying to get it or had to go file because you had to get on assistance, government assistance for the moment, and we don't. Even the men, because there's a lot of single fathers who get child support because the mother chooses not to be there. She want to go live her life on, so she. Oh shit! This is crazy, y'all. It's finna be nasty out here in these streets. Do you hear me, Trump? I don't know if you doing this just to get people activated in these streets or what, but baby, if you pass that law, do you not know? I'm not gonna put that out there in the universe. Something is in my eye, y'all. I'm not gonna put that out there in the universe. It's finna be war out here between the fathers and the mothers. It's finna be so many women that's gonna run up there and drop child support. It's finna be so many men that's gonna go up there and drop. You think you slick, Trump? You slick dog, you trying to get people, whether it's the single mothers or the single fathers who solely take care of the child, to drop the child support cases. And that's exactly what people finna do. They finna take everybody for child support and they finna go live their life because they.
This concludes the end of the video. Thanks for watching.